Hey there everyone, it's Sadie from All Natural Me. Today we are going to talk about success. I was supposed to talk about this last Thursday, but apparently there's a part of me that doesn't want to talk about this, that maybe doesn't want to do the shadow work about this, because yeah, I've definitely been dragging my feet about doing the shadow clearing work for success. So heads up to my personal self, there's probably some work to do with this, because I know that there is no greater goal than to love, right? But we place definitions upon ourselves of what success means, and that trips us up every time and we fall flat on our face. So if I truly believed that the true meaning of success was my ability to love and the way I felt inside, my capacity for peace, okay, let's say like if I truly believed that success was all about love and peace, that could be my goal. Hi, Angela. That would be what success means to me. But do we do that in our life? No. We base our success on external things. And then we end up failing because we don't meet these requirements that we put upon ourselves. So today, Angela, we're talking about success. Like if I based my own personal success on my dog's behavior, would I be successful? Absolutely not. If I placed my personal success on how many math problems my children and I got done before this broadcast, would I be successful? Absolutely not. Thumbs down. If I placed my success on how much social media tweets I got, would I be successful? Hell no, right? So we have to redefine for ourselves what we perceive success to be. So I haven't pre-read nothing, but the card that we're working with today, this beautiful mandala says, I know there is no greater goal than to love. So if we have love in our life, we'll feel successful. But what if we don't? Then you've failed again. Right? And so I retweeted something on Twitter that said it was about success and about like the new, how'd she say it? It was brilliant. The new goal or the new standard for success is inner peace. Hey, girl, I love that. But what if you don't have inner peace? Then we just have to watch. We just have to watch all these definitions that we impose upon ourselves, because even saying something positive can set us up to fail. So there's a lot of actual shadow work that we can be doing for success. And my intentions for this broadcast is at the end of it, I would like us to be leaving with more contentment about success. Understanding what we need to address within ourselves that is hindering us from feeling success. Make intentions to clean that up, integrate, and heal. And then how can we reevaluate or restructure? I think that's a good word. How can we restructure our belief system of what success actually is? Okay? Taking it away even our expectations of love and peace, right? Like, how about just letting success be, I'm in my body and breathing and alive, right? There's no room for failure if that's what my definition for success is. Katie Moore, welcome. All right, so we're talking about success. Then we're going to pull a friend. Okay, we're going to pull a friend. I need a friend today. Do you need a friend today? I need a friend today. Then we're definitely going with Ganesha as our first oracle card. Ganesha is all about success, right? He's got 2 wives. It doesn't really get any better than that. Then we're going to do sacred geometry. We're going to do an activation. We're going to finish up with the Crystal Kingdom. So it's kind of a cool box, isn't it? It slips out the side. So anyways, that's our lineup for success. My apologies for dragging my feet for so long, but this is something I've been wanting to avoid. Dealing with my trips, right? Dealing with why I hinder myself from my own success, right? It's these goddamn definitions that we place upon ourselves. So it's no secret. I'm just not really motivated to do the work. Well, I wasn't, but now I am. So I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Success can mean many things to the ego self, but the soul only knows one triumph, and that is to love. I missed you too, Angela, and I'm glad you're here. So, like I was saying, our ego makes all these ridiculous definitions of what success means to it. But onto our soul, there is only one triumph, and that is to love. When your soul is no longer manifested in the physical dimension, it is a time of reflection on how successful it was with that endeavor. All right, I wasn't expecting this approach. When your soul is no longer manifested in the physical dimension, it is a time of reflection on how successful it was with that endeavor. So I guess like a life review or something. The soul doesn't care how big your house was, or how nice your car was, or how many bank accounts you had, or how amazing your hair looks. Looked, I guess. The soul only cares about how you expressed love and compassion. Kind of makes me want to cry. All right. Hey, Wyatt. So when we're out of these bodies, when we leave these bodies, when we return to our essence of being a soul, none of this physical junk will matter one stinking bit. The soul only cares about how you expressed love and compassion. In the infinite wisdom of the universe, the more love you demonstrate, the more you will receive. And even your ego's definition of success is altered. Your notion of how you would be perceived as successful will change. The material things that you thought would make you happy will not have the same appeal. All right, so that's it. That's all she wrote. He wrote, sorry. But I like it. So in the infinite wisdom of the universe, the more love we demonstrate, the more we give, the more we will receive. So as we give love, we do receive love. And at the same time, these definitions that our ego has created of success will be altered. We can get kind of like back on track of thinking with our heart, right? Instead of like what we like, okay, if I have like 20 more Oracle decks, I'll be happy, right? I'm just gonna use myself as an example. No, they won't, because like no material thing is ever gonna make me happy the way love, compassion, and connection to my higher self, soul, and source will make me. So if I or you are not achieving your definition of success, then ultimately that's an indication that we need to redefine what we expect our expectations, how we define success. So I don't know, you guys, we'll come back to this during the broadcast, but this is the topic today. Success, and getting ourselves to the point where we grade or evaluate our level of success by the love and compassion that we demonstrate in our lives. So let's see here. I guess I can't see that comment 100%. Angela says, success is when dreams, hold on, I must have it over too far. Dreams get bigger than excuses. Success is when dreams get bigger than excuses. Wow, Angela. Right. So you're saying, like, put into action, your dreams get bigger than excuses. I'm like the queen of excuses. Uh-oh. I love it. Thank you. So let's just keep that in mind, and we'll move on to our friend. All of our friends have had their own kind of like personal journey with their lives and success in their lives. And really, if you think back about all the friends that we've pulled, all the wisdom keepers, a lot of their success, right, is returning or getting to that place of being love and feeling love and connection, right? Because even like that last friend that we had, one of the last ones. Hi, Paul. Welcome. Wyatt, I'm glad. Good. Tell us your secrets. Yeah, Katie's saying, me too, Sadie. It's okay. That one friend who was born into a very, very rich family, right? Like, he had all this stuff. He had all the money that he could have ever wanted, but he still didn't like feel successful until he got to a point in his life where he was demonstrating love and compassion in service to others. So this is a great theme. This is a great thing for me to think about in all of that, especially on days when I don't feel like what I'm doing is successful. I really need, that's an indication for me to get more centered in peace and love and kindness and compassion. So Wyatt says, success is when you get a really big compliment from a family member or teacher and a dream. Well, those are all nice things, but wouldn't it even be nicer if you felt that success without the compliments, right? Don't be compliment dependent. I'm saying this not only to you, but to myself. Like, I want to be able to do things and just feel successful in the act of doing them without any feedback or compliment or anything like that. Like I just want to feel stable in my success without anybody else's input. And then, sure, bonus if you get it, but don't be dependent on it, right? Because if nobody compliments your work, you don't want to feel like, right. Oh, Angela, thank you so much. I love you. Hey, Angela, I did something new on New Year's Eve. Hold on, let me pull us a friend here. All right. I started meditating, and then all of a sudden I felt like I had these thoughts coming in, and I was like, I wonder if I'll just like audio record myself and just talk to myself, like these weird thoughts that are coming into my mind, right? And it did seem kind of like like I was talking to myself from a different self, and that was one of the things that I said to myself. It sounds confusing, but that everything that I'm doing is enough. And I told myself that everything I'm doing now is like planting seeds, and they will be viable for a really long time, even if they take a long time to germinate and sprout. So it was a really interesting thing that I did. Very, very cool to allow yourself to kind of like channel a personal message to yourself. I highly recommend it. Wyatt says, yes, Sadie, okay, I understand. Hey, I'm like totally working on everything too, you guys. I should really start out my broadcast with saying like, thank you for journeying with me on me trying to figure it out. Like, I in no way, like, I don't have it all figured out. I think it was Cody that said, oh my God, I thought you had it figured all out. No, I do not have it figured all out. I'm just growing and expanding like everyone, trying to get myself together in a place that I enjoy myself, right? Like that's my main goal. I think that's my main goal my entire life. I just want to enjoy myself. I want to feel good and be happy and enjoy myself, right? So let's see what our friend is. Oh, I love her. Number 10. Of course I love her. I'm Sadie from All Natural Me. This is naturalness. So naturalness, compared to some of the other friends that we have pulled, is very simple looking. She does have butterflies on her eyelids, eyebrows. She's got, I don't know if they're kind of swimming fish or jellyfish. Fans on her upper lip, some type of geometric symbols, and oh, she's got teapots. She's got teapots on her neck and flowers, and maybe some type of an origami swan or crane. I'm not sure. Anyways, she's cool. Let me get out of the way. This can be my face. This is who I look. There it is. There I am. It's my new face. So naturalness, number 10. This is our friend today. So if you're new to my broadcast, this is story time with Sadie. Come on, gather around. Gather around. I'm gonna read to you. I basically just try to become her for the next few minutes and use her wisdom story to further expand my understanding of the world. Yeah, naturalness. So here's her quote at the top. Once you understand that you are neither your name or your actions, feelings, thoughts, or beliefs, you realize that human nature is something far greater and wider than you ever suspected. So her gift to us today is going to be the gift of naturalness. The shadow that she's going to talk about is self-obsession. And the Siddhi is being. So you guys ready? Here is her story. My parents and my culture always prioritized the collective over the individual. As a young girl, I mastered the arts of self-denial and invisibility. I lived through and for the people around me. Over time, I started to feel like I was drowning, like I couldn't breathe, until an anger rumbled so loudly within me. I could no longer deny it. Suddenly, my survival no longer depended on my disappearing. It depended on my ability to reject my family and conditioning at all costs. I could no longer risk losing myself, so I became obsessed with myself. I wanted to know myself, be myself, dress like myself, act like myself, even pray and commune with spirit like myself. I looked to the West to show me how to be a true individual. I became so good at being me that no one could penetrate my fortress of selfhood or my heart. I couldn't afford to be sensitive or to care how my way of being impacted others. I believed most people wanted to change or trap me. The rest of them, in my opinion, needed changing themselves. It wasn't until all of my relationships fell apart that I realized just how narcissistic I'd become. It took courage to see and own just how angry, paranoid, and impenetrable I was, and how, in my fear of losing myself, I'd been pushing people away. Today, I feel great compassion for myself and all beings who suffer as we struggle to find our way in life, to live out our true nature. It took me years to feel safe enough to let go of all of the identity trappings I gathered along the way, and to fully grasp that my true nature is beyond all definition. Now I know that we can only experience and operate as a unity if we allow ourselves to be our unique, natural selves. So my gift to you, I see you striving to discover who you are, and I know how difficult it can be to answer this deeply human question. While you're searching for yourself, do not forget to enjoy the journey. There will be a time when you can just let it all go. In the end, you are not what you do or what you know. You are not your thoughts, feelings, or beliefs. Nor are you your looks or job description. Over time, as this truth sinks in, and as you stop arguing with your life, you will find yourself becoming more grounded, centered, and full of joy. More relaxed, more free, and at ease. Whatever is in your heart, whatever you're meant to do or express, will simply arise out of you with naturalness. I am here to remind you that you are far more splendid than your mind could ever grasp, and your authentic nature is destined to bloom and contribute to the magnificent garden of which we are all a part. Graciously take a bow, get out of your own way, and let it happen. So when I first pulled her, I thought, what does she got to do with success? But apparently everything. Everything that we need to hear today about success, naturalness is here to gift it to us. Amazing. Yeah, she takes the edge off, doesn't she? So I love, as we're talking about success today, she says, you know, whatever you're supposed to do here, right? Whatever you're supposed to express, just let it arise out of you naturally, right? Get out of your own way, allow it to happen, right? And reminding us that we are more than our thoughts, our ego, our actions, our job. Essentially, we are love, and that is what our purpose is. So once we realize that these expectations that we just place upon ourselves are nothing more than that, self-imposed limiting belief systems, we can allow our natural nature to flow and just be love, be happy, be goddess, be gods, right? Be the spirit that you truly are. Mind, body, soul, right? It's the soul that is eternal. That is your true nature. So we will be most happy in these bodies with these minds when we allow our soul and our spirit to shine through. So she does have some questions for contemplation, if you're ready for them. I like it too, Wyatt. I like this one too. Yeah, and Angela's laughing because, like, you know, we all have experiences of pushing people away for whatever reason. So it's great that she's come through to just allow us to think about why we do that. Angela, you are also wonderful just the way you are at this very moment. So the first question is, where are you compromising or losing yourself in others? So that's what started this off for her. She just felt like she had no individuality and she was freaking out, right? Like she was just like, can I just be me? Could I just have like a little personality of my own, please? Yeah, naturalness. This is a great one. Another question, these are just stuff for you to think about later. Where are you self-obsessed or clinging too tightly to an identity, a way of thinking, being, or doing? So if I get it in my head that Sadie from allnaturalme.com can only be cheerful and happy, okay? If I create this identity, that actually wouldn't serve me to only think that I can only be happy, right? I can only be chipper. So these are thoughts and questions for us to contemplate. Okay, here's another one. This is a big one. Where might you still be playing the martyr? Where do you need to stop compromising? First of all, I'll have to look up that word. Like a martyr, like what does that mean exactly again? Like, where am I being like above everybody, or where do I need to stop compromising? Okay, these are just questions. We can think about them later. All right, think of a time you experienced true naturalness, when you fully relaxed in your own skin. Okay, so can you think of a time when you were just you, like naturally being you? You were just so comfortable in your own skin. What about that situation brought out the naturalness in you? So if there is a time that you can think of that you're like feeling like you were really authentically being yourself, just naturally, think about what got you feeling like that and do it some more. Be that way again. Wyatt says, I can understand that naturalness and success help others out and help with their lives. Oh my goodness. Yes, Wyatt. Like if you can figure out how you can best be your natural self, other people witnessing you being authentic and being successful and just being yourself will inspire them to be more like themselves. All right, last question. In what ways can you expand your sense of self or your sense of being? Write your reflections in your journal. So how or what ways can you expand your sense of self or being? How can you allow that naturalness more. I really try sometimes to just have no thought. Like in between my broadcast, you would be amazed at how much I don't think about anything. Like I just try to have like nothing going on upstairs. Just because I just want to be. I just want to be. I don't want to think. I don't always be wanting to feel. I just like this beingness. So non-thought or meditation really serves me personally. Okay, let's see what we said here. When I was so happy and I was seeing something for the first time. Oh, so like that, like wonder and awe. That really made you feel like a sense of naturalness, right? This natural enthusiasm or curiosity for life, right? Like seeing something through the eyes of a child, that expression for the first time. It's easy to see the beauty in it. It's easy to feel the appreciation then. It's really just the state of being that allows you to just be in that natural state of I am, right? Just being. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I have no thought or have nothing to say. Me too, and I just allow myself in that beautiful space, actually. I like it. I do, I like it. So, all right, well, thank you so much, Naturalness. That was really cool how that kind of worked out to connect with success. Because my intentions are to alleviate some of these definitions that hinder us from feeling success. So perhaps the less ego-based definitions we have to hurdle, right, to get to success. Just being love, being light, that can be one way that we naturally feel successful every day. All right, you guys ready for some Ganesha? I love Ganesha. Let's pull a card and see what he has to say today. I am going to give it a shuffle here. Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate you so much. So Thursday, we're going to talk about pride. If you want to come back, we're going to do Pride Thursday. And then Friday, we're going to do, I think I'm going to do an herb nerd. I'm going to get nerdy on Friday. Okay. Ella campaign. Woo! All right, you guys. Throwing cards. Throwing cards. Now I'm focused. Oh, Katie. Dominic's here too. Very good. How are you guys doing? It was a long weekend. I kind of lost track as to what day it was because my husband's been home for like a week and a half on vacation. So instead of having this time experience of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, according to his schedule, it's literally felt like Saturday, 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 Saturday. Like, I don't even know what day it is. But it must be Tuesday because I'm broadcasting live. Here we go. Ganesha, sorry for throwing half of you on the floor. We're talking about success, being who we naturally are. And Ganesha is coming through with us today with number 29. Positive outlook. So we haven't gotten this card forever, but I kind of remember it. So here's Ganesha, but look at all these different elephant heads like that go the whole way around him. Kind of letting us know right from the start, before we even read this card, just letting us know from the imagery that there are many, many different ways to look at your life. There are many different perspectives, depending on which way you want to look at it. right? I know, it's great. And Wyatt's happy, and Dominic's good. I love it. And Diamond is here as well. Welcome. Yeah, this is a beautiful card. So we've got two different, we've got a moon, and I don't know if, I think that's a full moon. We sort of have a new moon and a full moon, okay? We just had a full moon last night, full moon in Cancer. I hope you guys are resting. I love that there's like a water lily or lotus, flowers. Ganesha's hands are open to receive. And every single head is adorned with jewels and beauty. Yes, so this is obviously a message about positive outlook, different perspectives. So this could be instantly tied in with the topic of success. Well, doesn't it kind of always depend on how you're looking at it, right? You don't feel successful, you're look at it in a different way. I was going to take a more aggressive approach, but how about let's look at it at a different way. Wyatt says, Sadie, I feel successful in life. Good. And Dominic says, that looks like an octopus. Yeah, it does kind of. A Ganesh octopus. I love it. So, how you feel depends on your own mental attitude. The many faces of Ganesha reflect how you feel about the different aspects of your life. Spirituality, health, finances, relationship, and emotional well-being. It is important to remember that circumstances are not good or bad, but always neutral. It is how you approach the situation that will determine your outcome. True. If you choose to see something as depressing, it will be. If you choose to see it as encouraging, it will be. Your mind determines how your day will go. Your state of mind has influence over your body, your relationships, your emotional well-being, and how you view your finances. Every day, you are so careful when considering what you will eat during that day. You have an opportunity to be just as discerning when it comes to how you think. You can conquer your moods. No matter how bad a mood you seem to be in, make up your mind that you are not going to be controlled by your moods anymore. If you do find yourself in a low disposition, take a moment to acknowledge what brought this up for you. Take positive action to shift back to happiness or being positive. So I love this because one of the themes in my life has clearly been emotional mastery. Like, it's ongoing, but we can master our emotions. We can use our mind to decide how we want to be, how we want to be feeling, and we can use our expectations to guide how we experience something, right? Like if you think it's going to be depressing, it will be. If you think it's going to be boring, well, guess what? It's going to be boring. It depends on how you choose to see it. But know that it is a choice. And know that when you're in a mood that you feel like you can't get out of, that's still a choice. Like, you could choose a better feeling thought right now. You could choose to use the power of your mind and your willpower to get yourself back to a positive place or even a neutral place, right? So yeah, Ganesha is telling Angela to change her attitude now. I think he's also telling me that very same thing. Like, oh, you want to be annoyed and short-tempered today, Sadie? Well, that's your choice. But guess what? You've decided that everything is going to annoy you and you're going to be short-tempered. So I'm definitely stronger than that mentally. I know I have the power to get out of that. It's up to me, though, what I choose. Yeah, it's so true, for sure, Katie. Wyatt's saying, yep. Ganesha is also just saying, hey, think about how powerful your thoughts are, right? So if we even knew or understood the impact of our thoughts, like thoughts are energy. They influence your world. They influence the world. If we really understood how our thoughts worked, we would be more deliberate about the thoughts that we think. We would be very, very choosy, right? Because everything that we think sends out energy. So we do need to get reminders to clean up our thoughts. We do need to be encouraged to be deliberate in what we're thinking. So I thank you, Ganesha, so very much for coming through today. Just letting us know that how we feel depends on our mental attitude. So this really goes great with the message that we create our own reality. We create how we feel, and we can create how successful we want to feel as well. So perfect. I love it. Thank you, Ganesha. Thank you so much. All right. Woo. So on the topic of being more deliberate, time for a sacred geometry activation. So emotional mastery, let me just go back to that. The reason that is such a theme in my life is because when you master your emotions, then you're going to have the ability to decide how you want to feel and instantly go there. You want to be happy? You understand the vibration of happy, the energy of happy, you can instantly be happy. Most people use like substance to get happy, or they need something to entertain them to get happy. Well, if you understand the energy and frequency of happy, you can just decide to be happy and then you have it. And you can do that with anything. Peace, love, harmony, humor, right? Like if you feel like laughing, you can just get into that state. If you feel like relaxing, just get into that state. Once you understand that everything is frequency, you have access to all of it when you want it. Okay, here we go. So with this sacred geometry activation, we're talking about success. We're talking about being who we naturally are, our authentic state of being, right? Having positive outlook, emotional mastery. I guess we'll just be open to whatever the deck and our higher selves want to bring forth for us, something perhaps to work on or to consider, or just something that we're ready to hear. All right. It's like you can tell when I'm amused. It's number 11, belief. Or we can just stick with the topic on hand. So, belief. I love it. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to Source. So the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and our talents and our connectedness to the energy of Source. So this is a really cool activation. A lot of violets, a lot of blue and blue-violet. So we're thinking like higher chakra, right? Our energy, higher chakra, connecting to Source, connecting to God, Prime Creator, all that is. Okay, the source of it all. When we are directly connected to that energy, then we do naturally feel self-worth because we have that love streaming into us, right? Then, just to tie this all together, when we have that love and that light streaming into us, then our natural ability to be ourself and express our gifts shine through, right? These talents that we do have come through when we are connected to Source. I also love that there is, a bright light in the center that would represent Source, but then it is radiating out in all directions. So let's see what else this card says. Number 11. Beautiful number, right? It goes with positive outlook too, because you can only see a situation to the extent that your belief systems will allow you. So belief is one of the most driving forces toward action and change. Belief can be described as the state of mind we experience when we think that something is true. So up until now, it has mostly been our conscious mind that has determined whether or not we believe something. If there is enough evidence, logical and scientific facts in support of a thing, we consider it to be true, and therefore we believe it, right? That's how we've been up to this point. But now we have this new energy coming to Earth, and in the new energy, it isn't enough to rely solely on our analytical and logical mind to determine our truths and our beliefs. Our world is rapidly being saturated with more and more multi-dimensional elements, right? A lot of people are now accessing memories from other lifetimes, other dimensions, enhanced extrasensory and psychic abilities. A lot of people are experiencing an altered sense of time. Like me, Saturday, it's all a bunch of Saturdays right now. So this all requires us to change the way we think. And our dear sweet science has not caught on enough to provide our minds with sufficient evidence to make sense of this multidimensionality. So, multidimensional, you with me? We have to rely on other parts of ourselves beyond the conscious mind to navigate through this exciting new world. We are in the process of discovering how crucial our hearts and our intentions and our intuition, right? How crucial our heart and intuition are. Our hearts and our intuition need to be considered as valuable as our mind, okay? Intuition is just as important as an analytical sense of your mind. Especially when we talk about them determining our belief system. Okay, so all this new energy coming in, new experiences, new psychic abilities. If you want to thrive in this new energy as co-creational, multi-dimensional human beings who are in control of their reality, it is essential that we believe we are these things. We are these beings. So, self-worth is crucial. Eat a banana. Eat a banana. Self-worth is crucial in this new reality. We have to believe without a shred of a doubt that we are powerful creators. Just as magic requires a deep and unwavering conviction on the part of the magician, we have to believe that anything is possible, especially those things that make no sense to our logical mind. Changing our reality starts with a deeply rooted belief that we can. Wow, so this is huge, you guys. This is making my nose itch. It's so big. If you want to create your positive outlook, your successful life, your happy life, you have to believe that you can. If you want to create a new world, then it is essential that you have this self-worth, this knowingness that you are a powerful creator, that you can change your reality with your thoughts and your mind and your intentions. So our heart space and our intuition is going to be just as important, if not more important, in this new reality than our analytical mind. It is pretty. What? Yeah, if we have any. I don't know if we do. All right, so this color pink is associated with universal love of oneself and others. Okay, so the pink is representing sweetness, tenderness, care. The brighter pink brings in an aspect of aliveness, excitement, high energy, power. The star in the middle can be a beacon of inspiration, indicating our connection to the heavens and the universe that source our beliefs. So this star here in the center, I'm going to post a picture on All Natural Me. It also might remind you of a Japanese throwing star, right? That's a very precise and powerful weapon. So this activation is indicating the power of conviction that is sometimes necessary to blast our way through old ways of thinking. So if you are having difficulty getting into the mindset of success, of love, of positive thinking, of a positive outlook, then you need to blast your way through these old limiting belief systems. This old way of thinking, it's not serving you anymore. So that's what needs to be deconstructed. It is awesome. Yeah, thank you guys. Okay, you ready to try a little exercise with me? As long as you're not driving, close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Or four humongous deep breaths. Just close your eyes. And ask yourself this: do you believe that you are a part of Source? Do you believe your power is so great that you can create anything that you desire in your life? When was the last time you stood under the stars and demanded that the universe grant you your wishes? You are worthy of your wishes, and you are able to create anything that you desire. So try it tonight. If it's not below freezing like it is where I am at, stand under the stars and demand that your wishes be granted. So having this belief in ourselves that we are worthy will help us manifest the state of being that we want, that we prefer. The belief in self plus the positive outlook is really a recipe for success, isn't it? I believe that I am worthy. I believe that I can do it. I believe that I am divine, and if I will it, it is so. I believe that I have that power to create. I believe that it is my natural ability to do so, right? So I love that we pulled number 11, belief, from the Sacred Geometry Activation Oracle. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, this is like the ultimate pep talk. Very good. All right. Yeah, you haven't looked at the stars in a long time. Angela, I can't believe it. Yeah, sometimes you can't see them because it's so overcast. But yeah, they are gorgeous to see. So look at them, make your wishes, and demand that they come true. I love it. So now we're going to travel into the crystal kingdom. With crystals beside us, we are uplifted and guided and healed every day. So with our belief systems and our positive outlook, we're open to more guidance and wisdom from the crystal kingdom. Smoky quartz celestial. Smoky quartz celestial. This is number 28. And I'm laughing because like I had never heard of this before, and then like one time on Live Me, psychic medium Deb was doing a giveaway with this huge tower of smoky quartz, and ever since then it continues to just, I'll see it. I didn't win it. I was not the winner. But like I just always laugh now whenever I come across smoky quartz, because I had never heard of it before. And then like once the seed got planted in my experience, in my reality, then now I see it everywhere. So this is number 28. It has a message of transmutational magic. Transmutational magic. And if you're addressing those old belief systems, it might take some transmutational magic to bust through those mofos, right? Wyatt loves smoky quartz. And Katie said, I look at the moon and stars every chance I get. I love the night sky. It's so amazingly beautiful. I know. And Angela would like me to dance. I love you, Angela. Thank you. Yeah, this is so beautiful. This looks like more like a raw, unpolished smoky quartz, which is also beautiful. So this is a stone for karmic healing. Smoky quartz celestial opens into different dimensions and brings powerful transmutation. So here's our message for self-understanding. Me too, Wyatt. Me too. So our message is that you do have a powerful survival instinct and ability to go where others dare not. So your message is to transmute the past. Realize that darkness is not evil. Facing your deepest fears turns these into golden gifts. So as we continue on our shadow clearing journey, isn't that what we learn again and again and again? The things we fear, once we face them and look them in the eye and transmute them, they turn into gifts, right? They turn into golden gifts for our expansion. So another message is that you know that death is only a transformation into another state of being. Another message, take responsibility for your life. Don't let others take control. So you be in charge of your thoughts, your vibration, your emotions, your intentions, right? Don't let others take control of you. I told that to my kids when we were discussing New Year's resolutions. If you don't make your own, I'll make them for you. That is what happens in life. If you don't take control and responsibility for your life, then it's very easy for someone else to control you. Right? So here's our divination message. Be patient. Much stirs beneath a calm surface. Total transformation is close. It may entail a trip into the underworld. Your shadow becomes your brightest gift. Toxic emotions turn to positive regard. Ground your efforts in the everyday, but retain contact with higher realms. Success comes through dedication and trust in your abilities. I love it, you guys. Success comes through dedication and trust in your abilities. Mentors are available. Release yourself from old enchantments. So the healing insight is no part of you is evil or bad. Embracing your shadow leads you to healing hidden in the darkest reaches of yourself. Embracing your shadow leads you to healing hidden in the darkest reaches of yourself. So dive deep into your darkness. Continue on your shadow clearing, this journey, this work that you are doing. Go where even the angels will not go, human, and transmute that darkness into light. Right? You will find the brightest gifts in your darkness. So it is all about total transformation. This is a very exceptionally high frequency stone. It works with your chakras, the earth, base, sacral, soul star, and your stellar gateway. The timing is Scorpio and Capricorn. But I kid you not, I just love that we are talking about success today, and the smoky quartz celestial takes it home, home run. with success comes through dedication and trust in your abilities, right? Trust in your abilities, belief in your abilities, right? The dedication to just be yourself, and allow your natural greatness to shine through. Yeah, I love these. These all work out beautifully. They're so pretty together. So I will be taking pictures of all the cards that we pulled together today. I'll put them on allnaturalme.com. It'll take me a couple hours to do that. But I'll have that on tonight, this afternoon. I love it. I love it. So just to recap, we had success. And then we had our friend for the day, naturalness. Ganesha came through with positive outlook for us. Thank you. And sacred geometry just completely backed that up with belief. And really, Smoky Quartz Celestial tied it all in, with more encouragement for us to keep doing our shadow work. Total transformation is close, right? We all have felt the call to do our inner work, to really do what our soul incarnated on this earth plane to do. We've had many, many lifetimes, but a lot of us this incarnation have come feeling determined to learn the things that we are ready to learn. And what's the number one thing that we are all here to learn? Love. Love, love, love. Be love, feel love, give love, because we are love. That's what we are. That's what all our cards are trying to tell us. You're not your thoughts. You're not your job. You're not your Twitter account. You are love. That's what your soul is. That's what you are. I love it. And once you realize that, it doesn't matter what you do during the day. When you connect to that higher energy of who you truly are, you will feel true success. I love it. I love you guys. So we're going to finish up with an intention. So let me just read the comments here. Oh, Wyatt says, what gemstone is your favorite? Probably labradorite. I have 2 necklaces upstairs. It's incredible. So labradorite is definitely one of my favorites, but it doesn't take me too long to think of like my second, third, and like rose quartz. I love rose quartz. And then I would say tiger's eye is also really big for me, and selenite. Wyatt's favorite gemstone is amazonite. Amethyst. Oh, I love amethyst too. Smoky quartz, garnet, and peridite. I probably didn't say a lot of those correctly, but I get you. Yeah, I love amethyst too. I have most of my amethyst upstairs. Hey, maybe since you know so much, like here's an amethyst. Look at this beast though. This was given to me as a gift when I got married from my friend Pam. It's either like a citrine or a quartz, but it's actually like still in the stone. Like, you know, or like rock. Cool though, right? They see me rolling. It's so big. Like all my other little stones are teeny tiny, and then I have this huge rock. I do have this master quartz as well. So yeah, I have a whole tray actually of rocks that I am trying to learn about them. I've been buying them for, it's gonna be hard to see that. I've been buying them for like 20 years. Some of them are from when I was a kid. Like I'd go to the caves as like a field trip, and I would just buy like a souvenir, right? Like a rock or something, or a necklace. And then now I have all this stuff and I don't know what it all is, but I am learning about it. And then here's another new one that I got for Christmas. It looks like a piece of gravel, but it has this really, really bright turquoise glitter chunks in it. So anyways, hello. Thank you. Thanks for throwing me on that little field trip there, Wyatt. Field trip to my stones. So yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite when there's so many great ones. You know, they're all beautiful. They really are. I love them. I love them. All right, so the language of letting go. What do you want to let go of today? More fears. You want to let go of some more fears. Let go of whatever is holding you back from being your true natural self, right? You can make your own intentions and affirmations, and on top of the ones that you create for yourself, here's one more. That is appetite. What's appetite? Which one? The turquoise one. Wyatt, tell me which one's appetite. You think the big one might be quartz. Yeah. All right. So the one that I stopped on is solving problems. All right. That's no fun. Yes, let it go. All right. I will look up appetite, A-P-A-T-I-T-E, and I'll locate which one I have. So today I will face any problems that are mine and work to seek solutions. I realize that there are always challenges in life, but I know that I have the ability to solve them and grow stronger in the process. So belief, ability, self-worth. Yeah, I got some problems. I got one right here. It's called this crazy mop. I love it, right? Right? Look at this problem that I have today. I will face any problems that are mine and work to seek solutions. I realize there are challenges. Whatever. They're just challenges. They're just experiences. They're not good or bad. They just are, right? I'm going to quit judging them. I'm just going to find my solutions, solve them, and grow stronger in the process, right? I know, Angela, so sweet. I love the tiger eye. That blue stone that you showed. Okay, Wyatt, thank you so much for showing up with your gemstone knowledge. I really appreciate that. So I'll post this and we'll all make intentions to just start solving our problems without making a big deal about them, right? Like just solve them. It's no big deal. It's life. It's what we came for. Let's not let it lower our vibration. Very good. Yeah, my hair's got some curls today. All right, here we go. Joy and sorrow. You guys, when we come together, literally, our good feeling and our joy and our happiness gets doubled. When we come together, we amplify our energy. We amplify our intentions. When we come together and make intentions for ourselves, to believe in ourselves, to love ourselves, to show kindness to the world, we get this greater ripple going than if we would just be doing it by ourselves. So that's why it's so important for us to come together and make these intentions to connect with Source and to be the highest versions of ourselves. It's very effective energetically. And on the opposite end of the stick, if we're feeling down, if we're feeling sorrow, when we come together, we can help lessen that for each other. I don't know about you, but I feel way better than I did when I pushed start. When I pushed start broadcast, I was like frazzled, more frazzled than my hair, right? What's with the sassy hair flicks? I'm trying to dry it. I know, look at this. If you feel better, then our work here is done, right? I know I certainly feel better. All right, let's put that away. Let's pull a joy and sorrow. Wyatt says, I know a lot about rocks. Well, then don't be stingy with your knowledge, because we want it. We need it here. So you are invited back whenever you can make it. Katie says the tiger eye is one of my favorites. I'm wearing my tiger eye necklace right now. I love it. Yeah, the tiger eye is, I would say, the first stone that I knew about as a child. Right? The first stone that I really connected with. In Pennsylvania, there's some like caves that you can take a field trip to. And when you were done, you went to the shop, the souvenir shop, and you would just buy rocks, right? So that's how I got a lot of the rocks from when I was a child. I would just pick out the ones that I was drawn to, whichever ones I thought I wanted. So I'm not trying to be stingy. Oh, we're just teasing. We are just teasing. Okay, here we go. Where are we going? We're going to the Caribbean. We're ending our broadcast with a field trip to the Caribbean. You're welcome. I'm going to take my hair to the Caribbean. Warm tropical breezes come scented with the salty brine of the ocean and perfume of flamboyant flowers from the trees. This is 100% not Pennsylvania right here. This combination of fragrance is at once intoxicating and deeply relaxing. It cleanses you at a deep level. The rhythm of the waves, the lapping on the beach, brings about a deep trance where time and space are no longer a consideration. This is the perfect tropical paradise. The comfortable lounge provides a wonderful resting place to be supported and cared for, offering a moment's peace, a moment's comfort, a moment's grace. Meditation can bring relaxation, comfort, and a respite from the real world. The location can be anywhere. Just imagining it can take you there. Go where the experience is soothing and healing. Ask for help and support with releasing any sorrow or negativity that you could be holding. Right? If you need to, tears can flow. Release from sorrow comes in bits and fits. Each time something is released, replace it with a joyful memory. So as you do your shadow work, as you release things and let them go, replace them with love and light and joy, right? Replace your old memories that are not serving you with joyful memories. So your guidance from the Caribbean meditation guides you to practice guided meditation. No matter where you sit, you can travel anywhere in your mind. Meditation takes you to a deeper place where you can sense the sights, the scents, the sounds, and experience being in another place, kind of like a lucid dream. Helping another person through reading a guided meditation will bring healing to both of you as you help each other. So this card is ending our broadcast with a suggestion for us to, do a meditation on our own, and even connect with a friend, like read them a guided meditation, right? That's a beautiful way of service to others. Help them have a little respite from the chronic revolving stress of the mind, right? You have a friend like that, maybe offer to read them a guided meditation. Do you want a guided meditation? I'll read to you. He's doing this. We're getting denied. Rainbow Husky, welcome. I'm just getting ready to sign off, you guys. Yeah. So let me just see. Katie, going back to the gemstones, said, I never knew why I was drawn to the rocks at the souvenir shops. Hey, you don't need to question it, right? That's like part of the messages we received today. Just because your logical mind doesn't know why you must have this rock, right? Like why you have to have this one or this one, right? You don't know the names of them, but you're just like, I am so drawn to you. You are so beautiful. Don't question it. Your intuition, your just that intuitive knowingness is pulling you to it for a reason. So just trust. Trust, trust, trust. Absolutely. So yeah, Wyatt's saying that it helps me with my life and gives me relaxation and helpfulness. Yeah, meditation giving you that space. When you know that you have that space within you, that peace, you can go there anywhere, anytime, any place. You can go within and have that place that holds you and relaxes you and nourishes you and comforts you and uplifts you and just allows you to be. So, hello 2018. Let's make sure we are keeping meditation as a top priority. Yeah. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I went well over an hour today, holy moly, but it's okay. It was worth it because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Between the chocolate that I ate moments before I hit broadcast and all the beautiful messages that we had today, I feel amazing, and I'm so happy to be here with you and to solve problems and share our experiences and, basically journey together. We are on a spiritual journey together, and I'm really grateful for it. Yeah, trust is important. Yeah, trust your intuition, trust your guidance, right? Your belief in yourself. Absolutely. I love you too, Katie. I love you too. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so very, very much. So anyways, you guys, I will be back Thursday, I promise. I'm done being a slacker. I will be back Thursday. We're going to talk about pride. It's going to be probably different than what we're expecting it to be. But you're all invited back. 2 p.m. Eastern is when I'll be broadcasting. If not, you can catch the replay on YouTube or allnaturalme.com. But I just want to thank you one more time. I want to thank you for bringing your energy to this broadcast. And I want to thank you for incarnating on this planet and shining your light. Please allow others to lay eyes on you. All right, you are all beautiful sparks of light, and so much love to you. So this is Sadie at All Natural Me, and of course I will see you soon. So much love to you guys. We'll see ya.